Youth in our democracy. There are many different ways to calculate youth in our democracy. So whether it is young people as candidates or young people as voters, young people as election officials, the list goes on and on. Youth representation is very, very low.
They should be given prominent roles in structuring the future which belongs to them.
Civic and political education is a bit low. So young people need to understand the importance of participating.
For 6 years now, Yiaga Africa, through the support of the National Endowment for Democracy (NED), has continually engaged secondary school students in Nigeria in its Democracy Summer Camp, the 2019 workshop held in Bauchi, Kogi, and Nasarawa State.
A person's life is formed right from secondary school. So we decided to engage them at that process to properly prepare them for the tasks ahead, that is after secondary school. So in Democracy Summer Camp, we build their competence on to know how to actively participate in society, to know their rights, to know how well they can deepen democracy in Nigeria, as well as make them work in teams, to show them that everything that is done to achieve success is a teamwork.
You are going to collect the ballot paper from this person, and then when you press your ballot, you are going to fold it so that no one sees it. Are you going to drop it into the ballot box? Is it clear? Okay, the first person can come.
The catchphrase is catch them young. And so if you get more young people involved in understanding democracy, they are more likely to participate, come out and vote, hold their leaders accountable as well, and other means of participating in the process. The best age is before they turn 18, in the teenage years, so they understand what the fundamentals of democracy are. Understand about participation, understand about representation, understand accountability as well. And even from secondary school, with the secondary school curriculum as well, it is very important for students in senior secondary school to start to understand what a democracy is, how I can participate in a democracy, and not wait just until they turn 18 or over 18 when they are eligible to vote.
If an 18 years old is eligible to vote, is he eligible to vote for? Yes!
You can see that they are willing, they are eager, they are hungry to learn. They need to know what's happening, but nobody is telling them. It's the basic classroom, activities they have, taking down notes, lecture, nothing deep, nothing interactive. You don't engage these things, you just teach them and let them go. But Democracy Summer Camp brings a fresh new approach. It involves them, it makes them begin to think, to create.
In Nigeria is Ministry of Education.
The universal fundamental human right to life.
The universal fundamental human right is right to educate.
The universal human right is right to fair health. The Ministry Department of Nigeria is Ministry of Health. The Ministry Department of Nigeria is Ministry of Water Resources.
The fundamental human right in Nigeria is right to liberty of knowledge. The elected position in Nigeria is for president.
The Ministry in Nigeria is Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism.
The fundamental human right in Nigeria is right to freedom of information.
The Ministry Department of Nigeria is Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Resources.
An elected position in Nigeria is opposition position.
Fundamental human right in Nigeria is right to marry.
We also teach them about how to prevent themselves from being radicalized.
Young people have energy, young people have drive, they have innovation, and anything you want to do in this country, if you want to succeed, you have to involve that huge demography. And I think the flip side is that when it also comes to negative things like radicalization or violent extremism, young people are very easy targets, and they are at a stage where their minds can be formed very easily. So you can either form their minds to be radicalized into extremists of some sort or another, or you can also form their minds to be young democrats to understand the principles of democracy.
If you people vote me, I will build an hospital. If you people vote me, I will come up together to the two major religions to come up together to build this nation. SSG.
Students, I want to yarn. I want to say. I want to amalgamate. You want free education? You want distance education? You want me to improve ecosystem? You want me to improve infrastructural development? Who was us?
I facilitated democracy summer camp in Nasarawa State, and interestingly, we have two under 30-year-olds who will be sitting in Nasarawa State House of Assembly come June 12, 2019, as members of the House. So when I gave them that information, they were quite surprised, excited, and really happy that, oh, so we have people who are benefiting from this act. So it was nice speaking to them, it was nice seeing their reaction about them joining politics and participating as a citizen in the democratic process of Nigeria.
The country belongs to youth. Without youth, can the country survive? No! Can we go to our 18-year-old? Yeah!
They seem to elicit this keen interest in politics, especially by virtue of the Not Young to Run Act.
The most important arm of the government is the legislature. The reason why I say the legislature is the most important arm of government is that they are the ones who make rules guiding the entire nation.
We have more young people that will be participating in the legislative arm of government compared to any other arm. It's exciting really for, I think the revolution has started. The revolution in the sense that young people are beginning to get into these spaces. By 2023, we will certainly see more young people hold elective positions in the country.
A young person is strong.
Brave. Brilliant. Well, intelligent. Smart. So.
Honorable. Intellect. Respect. Dedicated. Handsome. Active. Mighty.
Hero.
One thing that stood out for me over the 2-day program was how they practicalized what was being taught. Now, this is their idea, not me. So the question was, what can you do as a responsible citizen? And some of them mentioned that if you're not eligible to vote, you talking to people who are eligible to go out and vote and make choices that will affect the rest of the population is one responsibility of a good citizen. And that really caught me like, okay, so if you're thinking like this, that means there's something being stirred up in you. That means you're starting to take keen interest and you're starting to be interested in what Nigeria's political process feels like.
With democracy, the question we've always had in Nigeria is that question on leadership. And for us, as we push to increase the space for youth political participation, is also focusing on building leaders at a very early stage who are ready with the requisite capacity and competencies to take over office, to take over leadership. And that is what the Democracy Summer Camp seeks to do, that we start engaging young people at a very early stage in their secondary schools, building them to become active citizens who understand and appreciate the value of democracy and that particular role they play in nation building.
If we get these students to be able to build their self-esteem and come out and speak, trust me, these guys will be active citizens when they come out of secondary school in Nigeria.
People want to see. It's not just about telling them, but when people see photographs and when people see videos, they can see that they are actually people that have been participating. It's like more, it's easier to mobilize people that way because then they are more sensitive to what they can see. Like you're not just telling them through text, but you're telling them and showing them.
It preaches the true message of democracy, which is inclusion. So that's how powerful one image can be. I mean, there's an image of all girls. So that also drives the need for inclusion when it comes to gender equality and bridging the gender gap. So these are the powers of a photograph or video.
I'm passionate because I'm young, and I understand that young people are the hope and the future of Nigeria, hope and the future of Africa. Unless young people are actively involved and participate in our democratic governance spaces, we're not going to achieve the development goals that we want to see. We're not going to achieve all the beautiful policies that we come up with. Young people must be front and center in the design, implementation, decision-making processes of everything that happens in our country.
We all have a role to play in investing in building young leaders for every generation. And Yiaga Africa sincerely appreciates the National Endowment for Democracy for its continued support to the Democracy Summer Camp.